Good morning, everybody. This is Steve from the Worley Bugger. Today is June 5th, 2025. I'm here in the Lower Farmlands of the river, below Reinhardt Park. And you can see the river is in good condition for fishing. Beautiful morning. Supposed to be in the 80s today. The last couple of weeks, what we've been talking about in our reports is more volumes of water. As air temperatures increase, the demand will increase, and that's exactly what we're going to see. Projected highs over the weekend supposed to be into the 90s here in Ellensburg, so that means probably triple-digit heat. In the lower valleys, so the farmers will start requesting more water be added to the system, and that's probably what we're going to see. There is some salmon pulses still going on. They're going to be dropping some water from the reservoirs, so expect that if you happen to be fishing the river over the next several days. It's going to get very warm, so be prepared, for high temperatures if you're not used to that. Bring lots of water, lots of salt, stay hydrated. Very important. Fly fishing is a sport, very active, doing lots of casting during the day, standing up in the boat, wading across currents, so stay hydrated, and you'll thank yourself the next day for sure. So as of last week too, a lot more fisheries have opened up. So a lot of the tributaries to the river, the upper Yakima or the upper Clay Ellum, the Tianaway, a few of the other tributaries have all opened up. The lower river below Rosa has opened up. Natchez River. So a lot more open fisheries, as the Yakima increases in flow and really becomes difficult to wade fish and get access, to specific areas of the river because of high volumes. These other tributaries of the river or other fisheries open up that you can venture to that also have good fishing. So basically from now until probably somewhere around the middle of August, the Yakima will be a fairly difficult fishery from below the Clay Ellum confluence, to Rosa Dam. Be very hard to come out and wade fish in most places. Even in this drought year, the river's still gonna have high volume of water. Not as high as what we normally see, in a normal summer, but it'll still be too high to easily wade fish, so keep that in mind. If you have any questions, you can always come to the fly shop or give us a call. It is bass season, and we've been doing lots of smallmouth fish. In the last 10 days. It's been very, very good in the lower river and a couple of the other tributaries that we fish. Had a ton of fun. According to Fish and Game, they did mark a new state record. Bass tagged it somewhere in the lower Yakima. The current state record right now is about 8 pounds, some odd ounces, so really fun fishery, and these fisheries are going to get a shot of water in them too over the next 8 to 10, 12 days. So that's going to propel our fishery and keep it going longer. So it looks like we'll get fishing there until probably the 2nd or 3rd week of June. And then we'll see water temperatures escalate there as the flows drop and that portion of the river gets dewatered and gets extremely weedy. So it's not that the bass aren't there. The bass are there year round now, but it just becomes too low and too weedy to effectively fish, you know, and have a good fun day. So if you have any questions about that, like to experience a bass trip with us, you can give us a call. It is graduation week, you know, across the state. Lots of high school graduations going, and we have one in the Worley family. Hard to believe my youngest daughter, Lauren, is graduating. Top 10% of her class. She has done extremely well under very hard conditions. She won the state district tennis matches a couple of weeks ago. Then came down with pneumonia and went to state and did the best that she could with pneumonia, playing tennis. She's a tough kid, and in July she will go on her first mission trip for Christ to the Dominican Republic. So her papa is extremely proud of her, and in the fall she'll go to Whitman College down in Walla Walla. So everybody else that has graduating kids upcoming, congratulations. If you're a parent, a single parent, it's especially hard. Blink and it's over. So be the best that you can be. Lead the new generation. Make sure fly fishing is in their life, family, and God. And they will prosper. Fly fishing is here. If you have any questions, feel free to call the fly shop. Lots of dry fly fishing. The biggest golden stonefly hatch that we've seen probably ever on the river. Amazing. Yellow Sallies, PMDs happening. And with this heat that's coming, that's gonna propel all of our grasshopper terrestrial fishing. So we'll probably start seeing that early this year, maybe 3rd week of June. So lots and lots of good summer fishing ahead. Big caddis hatches still happening. So and then until then, everybody have a great weekend. Again, expect those high temperatures, especially for people that aren't used to it. And give us a contact at the fly shop if you have any questions. Stop on by and say hello. We appreciate all the support, and everybody hope you got some fishing planned in the near future.